This time we can just go kill Ark of the Forge instead of having to, like, do that weird thing. Hi.
There. That should do it.
That was incredible.
It was certainly exhilarating.
Are you okay?
Yes, it's just no small feat to power an Ark manually. Even a smaller one like this. It takes a lot out of me. We still don't know how the Enclave was able to catalyze an Ark's ability to absorb raw magic on its own. Weavers certainly weren't powering them the way I just did.
Still, what a leap forward.
Indeed. You have no idea what this means to me. Thank you for all your help.
Isla, what you did, I have to say, I'm impressed. Perhaps I misjudged your ambitions with the Arks.
Perhaps? That is an understatement. You've never taken me seriously.
Isla, I'm trying to...
Just like you've never taken the Surgeborn seriously. I watched Bryn's expedition to the Underworks.
You left Cassidon's hold. That is against my direct orders.
Oh, just like you ordered to sweep hundreds of Surgeborn under the rug, instead of actually doing something about them.
This is your doing, somehow. What have you done to turn my daughter against me?
No one is against anyone. Our Weaver Band is here to help, starting with getting the Surgeborn under control.
Bryn didn't do anything wrong. Working with her has shown me what I've always known, deep down. That you've sheltered me from the truth for too long. And that there are people who value the work I want to achieve.
Isla, this isn't like you. These Weavers have corrupted your mind, or...
Your lies are what's been messing with my head. After all, we both know that's not the only thing you've lied about.
As the Eye, it is my job to hide things from you, from everyone, for your protection. And that's all I've ever done.
I don't want to hear another word from you right now.
Isla.
Just go.
Wow. That can't have been easy.
It was a long time coming. I need to go process all that just happened. But thank you for everything. And when it comes to dealing with the Surgeborn, just know that from now on, I've got your back.
Good to hear. We're going to need it.
You know, our lawkeeper would love to meet with some of the populace. They could record some oral histories. There must be thousands of stories of surviving the Surge.
I'm sure your band is curious about our Hearthsiders, but that's out of the question.
Can I ask why?
Eyes orders. Your Weaver band is to be kept isolated from the populace. He believes that your presence would be disruptive to everyday life. I don't agree entirely, but you must understand this is a precarious situation. Even the scouts are isolated. Word from outside Cassidans has caused panic in the past.
Shame. But I understand. I'm guessing Staneld family dinners have been awkward lately.
Try non-existent. I wanted to believe my father was a good person deep down, if driven by fear at times. Now, I just don't know.
I don't believe people are inherently good or bad. How they act is what matters.
Lying to your electorate about a threat to their existence is certainly a choice. I keep going back and forth on if the father I loved is the real him, or if it's what blinded me to his lies all this time.
You can't blame yourself. He fooled everyone.
Thank you. And Bryn, my father might be willing to let the Surgeborn take over, but I'm not him. I'm with you, until the end. Whatever it takes.
Here's everything you asked for.
Just a moment, and I'll prepare the balm. Here you go. And I've written down the recipe for Lane, in case you run out.
Thank you so much.
Have your quartermaster rub a little of the balm on her forehead, temples, and wrists before she goes to sleep. She'll be out in no time.
I hope she's willing to try this.
All you can do is be there. The rest is up to her.
You're right. I'd better get back to camp.
I hope your friend feels better soon.
I knew he had something to say.
You are the last person I wish to speak to right now.
What did I ever do to you?
My own flesh and blood isn't speaking to me because of you.
She's not speaking to you because you lied to her.
It was for her protection. Information is power, and I will protect her at all costs. Even from you, if I have to.
And what is that supposed to mean?
It means you will soon learn that we can handle our affairs well enough without your help. What is it?
I was curious about that symbol you wear. Kind of looks like a wheel.
It is a water wheel, of sorts.
Some symbol of the Enclave, then?
No, it's not.
And
And this conversation is over.
Now let's go back to camp.
we all wanted to come together to support you, Casmin. However we can. Do you think you're ready to talk about what's going on?
I guess I have been feeling not so great lately. It's hard. I don't know how to tell you what's going on in my mind. Or if I even should.
We're not here to judge. We're here to listen.
You can tell us anything.
It started a while after we came through the veil. Not right away. You all know me. I'm a rock in a crisis. But the aftermath... It's hard for me to come down. Actually, I crashed to pieces in it. I should be stronger, but...
You are strong, Kaz. Falling apart sometimes doesn't change that.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like it these days. After the Surgeborn escaped, I just started getting these... thoughts. Visions. So vivid, they feel like premonitions. Our campsite, being razed to the ground in the night. Scrambling to find our gear under attack. Each of us being killed, one by one. And this voice, howling in my ear that it will all be my fault. Unless I do everything in my power to prepare us for it. I know that sounds crazy. But these visions and that voice, it's been getting louder. It keeps me awake all hours of the night. By dawn, everyone else is asleep, even Dam. I'm alone and exhausted. Counting supplies over and over and over, unable to stop.
That must be lonely.
It is. Opening up to you about this is physically painful. Even while we're talking, that voice keeps going. In the spaces between my words, in every pause, it howls at me for being pathetic and incompetent. How come I'm the only one drowning inside this place? No matter what happens, all of you are able to keep doing your jobs. I mean, I'm the only freak going off the deep end. How stupid is that?
This is nothing to be ashamed of. I know that's easier said than done, but no one thinks less of you for any of this. You can't scare us away. We will be by your side through worse storms than this.
I don't know how you're all still standing by me. But the fact that you are must count for something.
What if we cleaned out the caravan for you while you go rest? Bryn will sit with you until you fall asleep.
I don't know. I don't think I can sleep right now.
I have something that will help. A sleeping balm from the spindle.
Would you be open to trying it?
Maybe, but I'm afraid of what will happen if I go to sleep.
I won't let anything happen. I promise. Do you trust me?
I do. But I've made such a mess of the caravan. I can't let you guys be the ones to clean it up.
We've got this, Casmin. It's okay.
All right. Thank you. This isn't working. I should go help with the caravan.
Shh. Kaz, they're fine. You need to sleep.
But what if Aurea throws away the grains Dan likes for breakfast? Or the sapling uses to rebind their books? Or...
She won't.
I can't just lie here. My skin is crawling. I feel like I might burst if I don't move.
How about we breathe together? Just try it with me.
Fine.
We're not gonna listen to that shit.
Hey, How you feeling?
I'm okay. I don't feel amazing. In fact, I feel pretty fragile, to be honest. But sleeping helped. Actually, everything you did helped. I don't want to pretend I'm feeling on top of the world right now, or like all my problems are solved. They're not. I know I've got a long road ahead of me, but finally saying out loud all the madness in my mind, and not being shunned or rejected for it, it's like all these awful visions lost some of their power over me.
Sounds like you should keep sharing with us then, so we can have every opportunity to accept you as you are.
Yeah. Why did you do all that for me?
Wouldn't you do the same for anyone here in a heartbeat?
I would.
Then why wouldn't we do that for you?
I don't feel as deserving as everyone else here.
You are, Casmin.
Would you mind reminding me of that sometimes?
Every day, if you'd like. Something on your mind, Kaz? You look lost in thought.
Oh, yeah. I guess it's just strange to think that Arachim, the Axle, and the Spindle were all born inside the Veil. For years after the Surge, it probably felt like the world was ending in here, and yet people were still bringing children into it.
Don't you think the same could be said of outside the Enclave after the Surge?
Maybe. But there's something about being trapped inside this crisis bubble and still choosing to bring someone else into it with you. Doesn't it seem almost selfish? You know what? No, I wasn't there. I shouldn't judge the Hearthsiders.
Maybe it's comforting. No matter what, birth comes with the spring. I think if someone really wants to have kids, they just make it work, regardless of the circumstances.
I suppose. I just wonder if that's really what's best for a child.
I guess I've always been of the mindset that there's no perfect time to have kids. At some point, you just need to dive into it, if it's what you want.
Maybe. I'm not really one for diving.
I still can't upgrade.
All those people, trapped in Cassidon's hold for nearly 2 decades. And everything they lived through before that must have been dreadful.
So, what do you make of the Eye hiding the extent of the Surge-born threat from his colleagues?
From what I can tell, the Eye wants the same thing as everyone else. Peace in the Enclave. He just has a different way of achieving it.
Right. But lying to his own daughter is hardly justified.
He didn't lie. He merely withheld information.
That's called lie by
There isn't
omission.
really a difference.
Sure there is. Lying is deceitful and often involves betrayal. But at times, secrets are needed for protection.
Who are his secrets protecting? Him or her?
Well, her, of course.
Sev, I'd be careful of people who withhold information. You don't know what they're keeping from you.
Bryn, you okay?
Yeah. Why?
No, really. Are you doing all right? You can tell me, you know. Being point isn't always easy.
Aurea, I'm fine. What's going on? Are you okay?
I had no idea that the point training was so hard on Casmin. Sure, she seems stressed, but leaders should know what's going on with their team. I failed her.
You can't save anyone, Aurea. You can only be there for them while they fight to save themselves. And thankfully, Casmin is one tough fighter.
She is. Still, you went above and beyond just being there for her.
She would do the same for anyone else here.
All the same, moving forward, I just want you to know you can talk to me. About anything. I'm here for you.
I know. Thank you.
Okay. Now we go to the Institute, apparently. Alright, actually, let's go to the Bastion first. And kill this Ark of the Forge. Okay, yeah, that does a shit ton of damage. Wow. Jesus. Yeah, that's great. That is insane amount of damage. Wow. See, this is what I call magic. Come on now. Oh. I didn't upgrade this sword yet. Oh well, it's fine. Actually, we'll do that last. Yeah. To the Institute. Yeah, that ability is insane. And I didn't think it would work on that guy because he's fire. But apparently he gets melted like everything else. Ooh, ice, huh? Alright. Let's hope the ice is as OP as the fire.
Welcome to the Institute. Every one of those constructs you've been beating on was conceived in these halls.
Imagine standing among those weavers in the Enclave's prime, fearlessly pushing the boundaries of enchanting.
Well, they broke everything too. Literally everything. So, they weren't that fantastic.
Okay. Destroy the Surgeborn hives near the Expanse Cavern 36. Search for fragments. Arc of Winter. Okay. All right. Interesting.
This passage must be the Enchanter's Way.
I mean, Ooh, okay, so not enough, I guess. Yeah, okay. It's too long. Even at level 3? That's crazy. Maybe I should build fire-resistant armor. Because if this is the main ability I'm going to be using, I am gonna need fire-resistant armor. Oh, that. Nameless host risk guard. I can make it. The crossbow. Cool.
The Ramenos Enos. Named Arden's right-hand woman, Diane Ramenos.
Yeah, I can't believe that. I mean, ice attack does 300 damage to me. Again, it makes very little sense because I have ice resistant armor, and it really feels like I'm not really wearing any ice resistant armor if I'm still getting hit for that much. What? Okay, game. There's no way that's not like short enough distance. This makes no sense. That should be short enough distance to make a bridge. Okay, there you go. Weird. I see another one right there. Man, they are really clustered together in this area, huh? Oh no. Oh, God. If I shoot the same spot, it shoots out fireballs? I never knew that. Yeah, it does shoot out fireballs. Can I make it? I think I can. Heck yes.
The Western Circuit of Music. Easy to get lost. In the Institute's intricate halls.
First hive's up ahead.
Do we have any useful notes on the hives from the previous accident?
Don't bother trying to deal with them. Too scary.
I'm beginning to get an inkling of why they replaced him.
Oops.
What do you think, Eric?
I'd go in a heartbeat, but I've got dozens of scouts to coordinate. I wish that job on anyone else.
Oh my god, you're not dead. There we go. Bro, this thing is like tougher than the boss. Jesus. No, seriously, why do you have so much health?
Marked only as Expansion Cavern 36 on the map. Wonder what they did.
I spoke to Khan Arteme about it, but unfortunately, anyone overseeing the plans for this was killed in a surge.
Why did I take so much damage there? Oh, okay, because of the angle mist thing. This is the right way, right? Yeah. Okay, good.
Nice work, Quinn. Arik, think that'll give the scouts some breathing room.
Absolutely. Carnar's made me thrilled. I'll meet you at Casterton's.
Fire
Halls.
everywhere.
Good news.
Kinetic sword and shield. Okay. And then we're missing one. Well, just explore the other 3 locations that I have not gone to, I guess.
The Dark Water Cistern. We could imagine there are many pools like this deeper into the underworks.
Why do you jump backwards? What? And that's every blueprint. It looks like there's a gate right here as well. I'm guessing this Ark of the Winter thingy is above us.
Tarzan mercantile markings on this crate. Sev's from Tarza. Some kind of liquid flow control valves. Complicated.
I see it right there.
An Ark of the Wintertide. They use Cheathrough.
Alright, let's see how I need to extract the thing I need from you. Like other bosses, okay, I need to break all the crystals. Break all the crystal and the harvest will appear on his right arm at the elbow. Okay. Left leg, right leg, shoulder, left arm, right arm. Okay.
The seal on this
Basically all the purple shit.
Definitely the
Oh shit. Well, that doesn't do that much damage. Okay. What were you trying to grab at? What am I climbing? Okay. For some reason, this boss makes it feel worth it that I have the ice resistant armor, because he's doing like no damage to me.
A frost dragon. Happy to weave that into your mantle.
Okay.
For sealant. Waterproof joints for piping and such, it looks like.
Oh, might as well go over here.
This must be the condensing chamber.
Oh, hi. I'm sure that does nothing. What? Who am I? Oh. Whoa, Drake scales. Oh, Elder Husk. That's new as well. I mean, I have like 200 Drake scales. Stupid dragon is like the easiest thing to farm. We good? Yeah, we're good. Let's get out of here. Did we kill the Ark of the Forge? I'm gonna assume yes. No, you know what? I'm just gonna go check. Yeah, okay. We killed Ark of the Forge. Great. Go home. Still can't upgrade. That's fine. Oh yeah. Kinetic sword and shield. Weaver's flare. $19. Okay, well, it's more damage. 28. Grab that, I suppose.
Sword and
Interesting. $17. That's a little bit more damage.
going to need more feathers.
Oh, now that is cool. Max stamina? That's like the last thing I want. No, I don't have enough of the Elder Husk. We'll make those later as well. Alright, what does the Frost one do? Winter's Gauntlet. Oh! Highly resistant to dangerous temperatures and volatile enough to explode in a cloud of razor sharp ice shards. Okay. Oh, wow. Before I forget. Upgrade.
Sword and pool. Sword and pool.
Yeah. I like this sword and shield way more. It looks badass.
A delicate tool for precision work. Wield it well. I think you and I are the only ones here who can swing one of these. Oh, and Sev.
Fire one is okay. That increases by 1 damage.
Classic design here.
Okay. I mean, for weapons, all I care about is damage, right? Like that. That increases by 1. Why not?
Sharper than you think.
Okay. Honestly, don't care for this one. And this one is cool. But I don't really want to stack. Yeah, let's just get rid of that. I like the firebow though. I need to use the ice one just to see how it is. But I'm probably gonna replace that as well.
So, Norians.
I've been digging. The Tarzan trading company that shipped the crates you found was the lead I needed. The Norians were experts in water storage and conveyance, and active before the surge, but disappeared shortly thereafter. Or rather, they wanted to disappear and subsumed their identities into a series of careful fronts, cover names, and the like. Thankfully, the trade record you found led to a whole web of associations, many of whom have had dealings with my family.
How did you get logs of your own family's accounts, anyway?
I stole them.
Really?
Oh yes, detailed transactions from private ledgers. No one quite sure if you made copies or where they're hidden if you did. Better than bodyguards when it comes to ensuring one's safety. I did not leave my family under the best auspicious.
Do you have any idea why they decided to hide?
Purely conjecture, but let's look at the evidence. We know from Sev's ring that the Norians are still around today.
It could be a trinket, or hand-me-down. But you're right that his behavior with the eye suggests they're associated.
Exactly. Now consider the Order's secretive nature. Combined, I would speculate that the Norians used the surge as leverage to become a power behind the thrones. Take a nation that used magic